So today we're here at a rental property that just moved out. They were here for 5 years. Clearly the 5 years haven't been exactly kind. The goal for today is to show you guys what a standard rental turnover looks like.
Editing Nate here. This was neither standard or easy, but if you stick around to the very end, you can get the final tally of what we spent.
To get things started, we're going to have to clean out, obviously, everything. So time to call in the big dogs. Let's get started.
All right, you can't even make this up. Tree 1, Broom 0.
Based on the amount of lottery tickets, I'm gonna say they didn't win very often. I can't show this on camera, but classy, classy. There's lots of different ways to demo carpet like this. My preferred method, what I call the burrito method, where you just cut down the middle and you roll it up into manageable size bites, so that way you can do it yourself.
It was about this time I started to realize just how bad this carpet was. You can see the staining on the underside there. I didn't realize how far down it had gotten, but it's about to get so much worse.
So the last guys already tore out some of the carpet for me, and they left it in a very interesting spot. The pad is obviously disgusting. Up next is tearing out all the pad in this place. This stuff never comes out cleanly, so you just kind of got to rip and tear and hope for the best.
Living room started out just like every other carpet pad job I've done. Nice clean pieces coming up. It wasn't until I got to the transition area that I started to realize how bad it was. The carpet pad was literally just disintegrating in my hands. And this was the beginning of one of the nastiest demos I've ever done.
It's so bad, and I think I'm gonna have to get a big bladed shovel. I started out over there, and it's back. I don't exactly know what happened right here. Not good, whatever it is. But this whole house just reeks of animal urine. This whole hallway completely destroyed. This whole section is moldy from all of the extended exposure to liquid. And so we're gonna have to treat this whole floor, at least for this section. After we get this all ripped out and aired out, we're gonna have to let this dry out because it's still wet. We're back here. Got my drywall scraper to remove this carpet pad just like that. I'm gonna wrap up the rest of this carpet pad and get started on this flooring here.
Starting off removing the baseboard here, the drywall scraper tool works great to get good even pressure so you don't destroy the drywall behind it, as long as the transition strips aren't in the way, and then things start to come out real nicely. In some spots the drywall decided to come up with the trim, but I was just going to use that as a template for putting it all back together later. As you can see here, they glued some of the corners, and so the sheetrock just fell apart with it. Clearly the last tenants never used this, so we're just going to put it right where it belongs. Not quite sure what happened here, but I got one of those self-disconnecting range doors. I was able to get it moved out of the way, though, to reveal the lovely surprise that they left for us. Moving around appliances like this takes precision and care. Before you can do any type of flooring, whether you have to seal it or apply new stuff, you have to make sure that the floor is absolutely clean. So here I am scraping and sweeping. You'll see a lot of this, a lot of scraping, a lot of sweeping. The main benefit of my burrito method is so that you're not looking like me right here, struggling with this monster piece. Apparently when they rolled up this piece, they also left behind all the trash that was in it, so I got to clean that up. So I'm not entirely sure here, but I think my OSHA certified compaction method made me a little bit tired, and I didn't really know what was happening.
We got all the carpet stripped out. I got all the hardwood floor out. I got this bucket of water, a stiff bristle brush, a whole bunch of bleach. Is this the right way to do it? Maybe. Is it gonna work? Probably. Got a bunch of clothes I don't care about. Yeah, see what happens.
One of my friends kindly informed me that bubbling is actually creating semi-toxic gas, so I threw in a respirator just to be safe. Probably a smart thing.
So all the bleach is dried out. It still smells like crap. So the last step is I'm gonna take this Kills 2 primer, seal in the whole floor. That'll hopefully trap the smell of anything that's left. Final stage of preparation, we'll finally be able to start putting down flooring.
Realizing I painted myself into a corner, I did some interesting little acrobatics here to get out of the way. After we ran out of the 2 gallons of Kills, we brought in 5 gallon of Kills Original, which is an oil-based, and we're gonna do the entire floor of the entire house with this. After everything had dried, we could finally move on to laying down our luxury vinyl plank LVP flooring. I love working with this stuff because to go around an object like the crawl space hole here, you just mark out the distance that you need, the depth that you want to make the cut. You just use a circular saw, and then for this I used a box cutter. You score it, and then you just snap it. For complex areas like this, some people really like their little trim tool thing that makes the space that you put on it. I just use a speed square. It's a relatively complicated cut, but you can see I actually got it first try on this one. I just have to persuade it into place. This doesn't always happen. I was very fortunate to get a first try on this one though. I did the same thing here with this relatively complicated cut going around this compound corner. Same thing, speed square, pencil, that's all you need.
This stuff is ridiculously easy to work with. All you need is a box cutter, a speed square, no special tools needed. You just line up the distance that you want, score it with your knife, snap it. Then it just clicks together.
Once you get in the groove of it, you can really fly through this flooring. All it is cut, snap, score, and repeat millions of times. Just like that other doorway, this is the most complicated section, so I like to measure it out, mark it, cut it, realize you messed it up, mark it again, cut it again, realize you messed it up again, try and beat it in place to make up for it. And then on the third time, first time, you stick the perfect piece in the hole, and it's immaculate.
First try.
The good news is that no piece is really ever wasted when you're working with this flooring. You can use your messed up cuts and terminate the last run, or use it as a start for the next run. Once all the flooring's done, it is now time to put all the baseboard and all the doors back on. It's like adult Legos. I use the destroyed drywall on the backside as little notifications of where each piece goes. I didn't really record much of the trim going back on, but you can just imagine it. Brown stuff go on wall. To wrap things up, we spent $289 on demo, $260 on paint, $3,500 on flooring, $300 on lights, $2,400 for the painter, with a grand total of $6,845. Thanks so much everybody for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.